These children are the future of our nation. They are the next generation of doctors, architects, and scientists. Their potential is best fulfilled when we invest in the capacity of their parents to be their first teachers and strongest advocates. This is where the idea of Abriendo Puertas was born. Hello, I'm Tony Plana. Abriendo Puertas is the nation's first evidence-based parenting, leadership, and advocacy training program. It was developed for low-income, primarily Spanish-speaking parents with children ages from 0 to 5 years. Abriendo Puertas aims to improve the outcomes of the nation's Latino children by focusing on building the capacity and confidence of parents to be strong and powerful advocates in the lives of their children. The learning and exploration is based on popular education, where parents are viewed as experts and their training builds on their strengths, their leadership and advocacy. Abriendo Puertas is focused on early childhood development, parenting styles, and the systems that can support parents during those early years. The program also includes a cost-effective, easily adaptable 3-day Train the Trainer component that helps prepare local community leaders and parents to lead the parent training.
And the promise of Abriendo Puertas is that every parent will have the capacity to help their child succeed in this country. And it's what we want for all kids. They are hungry for this kind of access to information, to the tools. Our promise to parents is that we will equip them so that they can really shepherd their child through in this country and help them succeed.
What makes Abriendo Puertas so successful? This program, developed by and for Spanish-speaking parents, is centered on their cultural values, strengths, and experiences.
I'm Los Angeles Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa. A child's education begins at home, and parents play a critical first role in helping to build a bright future for our children. Therefore, investing in resources that better prepare parents ensures that our children succeed socially and academically. With the support of parents, our children can follow their dreams and reach for the stars, develop into productive citizens, and have the skills to join the workforce of the future. Supporting programs like Abriendo Puertas that focus on children and parenting in the earliest years is not just the best thing for them, it's the right thing for all of us.
0 to 5 is the most important age to reach children. And the parents of those children need to understand that they are their child's first teacher. 90% of the brain develops during that time. So it is key to provide families the tools to work with their children in the home before they actually get into the school system, so they can be ready to enter school, not at the same rate, but even ahead of other children.
What is so unique about Abriendo Puertas is that first and foremost, it was created and developed in Spanish, not in English and then translated, but from the very beginning, it was linguistically and culturally relevant and connected to the experiences of our parents, our immigrant parents.
Early sessions take a group of approximately 20 parents through the developmental stages of a young child. Other units teach effective parenting methods and dispel myths and stereotypes. They also inform parents that may be new to this country on how to access available resources. The curriculum, which comes with a CD-ROM, also makes use of local partners that offer critical information related to each session, such as the local library and the Department of Public Health.
So our first session, I Am My Child's First Teacher, Our Home, Our Child's First School, is really the foundation for the remaining of the sessions. And it really emphasizes the important role and powerful role parents play in the lives of their children, particularly when they're really young. The other sessions cover such topics as the child's language development, 2 sessions on emotional and physical health, diet, kindergarten, advocacy, and civic engagement. The yarn activity is a fun way to demonstrate to parents how a young child's brain makes new connections. The game illustrates that the more a parent interacts with a child, the greater the brain develops.
The learning and exploration comes from trained parent facilitators like Maria Rosales, but more importantly, it comes from the parents themselves as they engage in peer-to-peer learning. Each session is reinforced with a parent kit that includes information on local services, resources, books, videos, and other tools. Let's listen to the experiences of parents that participated in Abriendo Puertas.
A través del programa nos dimos cuenta que en las universidades están teniendo un número muy mínimo de jóvenes hispanos que están graduándose de las universidades. Y esto es debido a que nosotros como padres no participamos en su educación.
Impactado, lo que aprendimos nuevo fue cómo descubrir que a través de las experiencias que Josué va teniendo durante todo su aprendizaje, cómo en su cerebro las neuronas se van conectando y todo eso hace que Josué vaya creciendo en su desarrollo y sea un desarrollo integral en él.
Pero lo más importante para mí y que me ha ayudado a hoy día es a cómo ser una mejor madre, cómo entender e involucrarme más con mis hijas y aprender a apoyarlas en sus distintas emociones y frustraciones que tienen.
Abriendo Puertas was field tested with nearly 200 parents over a 3-year period in Los Angeles County. Also, a robust independent evaluation was conducted, with results validating the program's effectiveness. Dr. Bruce Fuller of the University of California at Berkeley led the evaluation. He has extensive academic and research experience on Latino immigrant families and early childhood development. He identifies birth to 5 as a critical learning period for children.
Well, being based at the University of California, we go into these things from a very independent and objective position, and we were left alone by those who designed and implemented the program, which we appreciate from the academic world, and it just puts much greater faith and trust in the findings, and the effects were quite large, both in terms of mothers' understanding of child health issues, their confidence in raising their children, and their ability to engage in civic participation and with other community organizations. What Abriendo does is it's a nice balance of building from their strengths as parents, their caring capacities, but also extending those skills, extending those competencies into literacy, knowledge of child health, confidence in lobbying schools. And it builds from those assets to really empower these parents more effectively.
The notion of parents as first teachers is a nice one, but I think it's much more powerful than that. The notion of parents as the people, the only people who can truly unlock the door to a love of learning in the child. It is the first soundly conceptualized program to work with parents. You see the richness in the family and in the child and in the capacity and the potential of every family you work with to realize some success. That's why I think this is such an outstanding effort.
By the time they graduate, Latino moms and dads have become aware of their responsibilities and their rights. This promotes their integration into our American society. Graduates have learned about parent-led community engagement efforts in which they can participate. As the parents celebrate their accomplishments in Abriendo Puertas, they know the door to the future is opening for themselves, their children, and their community.
The fastest growing group of children in our country is Latino, and they're our nation's future workforce. Now, more than ever, we need to prepare these children to compete, not just at home, but in the global economy. Abriendo Puertas is a step in the right direction. It invests in parents' capacity to advocate for their children and steer them toward future success. And for them to do well in school, to graduate, and to go on to college, a goal that is a top priority for President Obama's administration. As a child of immigrant parents, I know how difficult it is for parents to navigate the educational system. Abriendo Puertas gives parents the confidence and tools they need to make sure these systems work for them. With the right preparation and opportunities, all children can succeed. Abriendo Puertas, the nation's first evidence-based program for Latino parents with young children, is the right step at the right time.
Like Labor Secretary Hilda Solis and Mayor Villaraigosa say, this is what Abriendo Puertas is about. We can and must open doors to more of our new immigrant families so that they and their children can achieve their dreams and goals. Abriendo Puertas is an initiative of the nonprofit Families in Schools organization. For additional information and answers to your questions on the program, please call 213-484-2870 or visit familiesinschools.org. Thank you. Gracias.